Welcome to the Italian Wine Podcast. This episode has been brought to you by the Wine to Wine Business Forum 2022. This year will mark the 9th edition of the forum to be held on November 7th and 8th of 2022 in Verona, Italy. This year will be an exclusively in-person edition. The main theme of the event will be all-round wine communication. Tickets are on sale now, so for more information, please visit us at winetowine.net. Welcome to another episode of On the Road Edition, hosted by Stevie Kim. Each week, she travels to incredible wine destinations, interviewing some of the Italian wine scene's most interesting personalities, talking about wines, the foods, as well as the incredible travel destinations.
So we're back with, of course, Mr. Tabarini, who's the president of the Consortium of Montefalco, which is, we now know that Umbria is the king of black, everything, but especially black truffles and the salted version of prosciutto. That's what we've learned from the previous episode. But now, what I would love to talk to him about is the white wines.
See,
right? Perhaps the white wines are even lesser known, right, than Sagrantino. So, in general, one, what kind of grapes are produced? White grapes are produced in Montefalco, in this area, and what kind of wines do they produce?
let me say that in this area we produce different kind of white grapes like a Greghetto and so on. Mm-hmm. But in the last period, talking about the last 20-25 years, thanks to the efforts of few producers, very few, we rediscover Trebbiano Spoletino grape. That is the last grape.
We actually did a special, by the way, I don't know if it went live today. We did a special pizza and food pairing at the office with my colleagues, and we paired one Spoletino, and it was amazing. Well, it was a special kind of Spoletino. Anyways, go ahead.
Anyway, Trebbiano Spoletino, it was the variety that Lucas very involved on the research just to preserve this variety that was the last grape. Mostly because of the name, Trebbiano. Trebbiano, when we say Trebbiano in Italy, everybody thinks of Trebbiano Toscano, back in the box wine. The French used to call it Uni Blanc. It's so good that it's still it.
I think they still call it Uni Blanc. Right?
Uni Blanc is the Trebbiano Toscano, same stuff. So when we say Trebbiano, we start to scare people because they immediately think, oh, it's garbage. We're talking about, no, this is not a point. There's many Trebbiano. This is a Trebbiano Spoletino, is far away from all the other Trebbiano. That was a beauty in the last years. It's so nice, rediscover. And when before we was talking that a territory is able today to do great red and great whites, it's just this. So to make a great red, you need a lot of sun. To make a great wine, you need a cold weather. How you can do the both? And such
can you just repeat that one more time?
To make a good red, you need of the sun, a lot of sunshine, warmness. To make riper,
because you need sugar and the alcohol,
ripe, the black grapes, the black skin of the grapes. Into the white wines, it's better have cold temperature to preserve freshness and acidity. So how the both can happen in the same territory?
Right.
It happened in Montefalco only because the Apennines, when dropped down from the peninsula, they exactly in Montefalco area make a cycle, and they drop down again. So we are in the middle of a ring of mountains. So in the middle of this ring, there is an hill that is Montefalco. So because we are on the central south part of Italy, we have a Mediterranean climatic condition. So it's very hot. But at the same time, when the sun goes down, because we're surrounded by the mountain, so it gets cold. So we have also a continental climatic condition. So it's a territory where you have a Mediterranean climatic condition and continental climatic condition. The both of them meet each other.
But is it also because of the diurnal range, which is the day temperature and the night temperature?
Exactly,
right?
Yes. During the day, it's extremely hot. Tonight, you stay here with us. We are with shirts. But in a couple of hours, 3 hours, we have to dress a jacket.
Right.
And maybe even later, something else on top.
So you are able to produce also fresh, crispy, white wine.
Yeah.
So which leads me to ask you, does this mean also that you can produce sparkling wines?
Yes, this is another nice thing. Sparkling wine with Trebbiano Spoletino will be amazing, especially because, yes, acidity, freshness, all the features you display.
So, but Spoletino, is a small production. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're right.
So mostly in the grand scheme of things, is it Gracchetto and
Trebbiano Toscano. Yes, you're right, because we have also the Montefalco Bianco. Montefalco Bianco is a blend of Gracchetto, Trebbiano, Toscano. They're so far away. Trebbiano Spoletino have a very late harvest. Trebbiano Toscano is going to be like Gracchetto, is going to be harvested early September. So we're talking completely two different wines. And then there is also different kind of aging, because many producers, for example, age the Montefalco Bianco or a little bit of it in the wood. So there is different view in terms of winemaking process of Montefalco Bianco.
How do you get to Montefalco? You fly into Rome or Tuscan to Florence, I guess?
Oh, you may fly to the both, because we are exactly from at the same distance from the both. So you spend 1 hour and 40 minutes from Rome, and you spend a couple of hours from Florence. Of course, flying from Rome is much more comfortable because there's much more flights in Rome instead in Florence. But the both of them are so close by. We have also an airport in Perugia, better in Assisi, San Francisco Airport.
Are you enjoying this podcast? There is so much more high-quality wine content available from Mama Jumbo Shrimp. Check out our new wine study maps or books on Italian wine, including Italian Wine Unplugged and much, much more. Just visit our website, mamajumboshrimp.com. Now, back to the show.
It's not.
But it's small, right?
It's very small.
And it's not
yet
international.
It's not international. We are trying to develop as more as possible the airport, but it's not going to happen. So don't look for a flight. Just fly to Rome. It's easier.
When people come to Montefalco, first of all, do the wineries, you said 70, right?
Yeah.
Belong to the consortiums?
Yeah, the 70.
How many of them have hospitality? One, in terms of course, the easy way to receive clients or wine lovers is, of course, they do the guided tour and then they do a small tasting. But how many of them have also hospitality in terms of places where they can sleep, have a meal, etc.?
In terms of place where you can sleep, we are not so well organized as many other territories. So there's just few wineries that can host people at the winery because they have rooms. In terms of food, some of them arrange lunch and dinners at the winery. They used to be open. Many of them arrange wine tasting, wine tours, wine pairing with local food. So the most of them are ready to make tasting and pairing. Of course, there's wineries that are much more well organized. So they have a bar, they have tables, And there are other wineries that probably cannot do the same because they work in the house.
Right.
But anyway, they have their own kitchen, and in their own kitchen they host guests. So it's nice too, even better maybe.
I absolutely agreed. I guess my question was, is Montefalco? I look at Vinitaly, right? You know, I work for Vinitaly, and during Vinitaly, there's so many people coming into Verona outside of town, and there aren't enough rooms for everyone to sleep.
See.
Right? So they have to go outside. So I guess my question more is, Montefalco, if the tourists or guests or wine lovers, they decide to come and visit your winery, where do they sleep? Do they sleep in town, Montefalco? Are there enough, I guess, hotel beds? Or what are the options? I guess that's my question.
Good question. So we have, of course, hotels, just few, not so many.
Right.
But we are plenty of beautiful agriturismo and B&B.
Okay, agriturismo.
So we are plenty of such stuff because everybody restore the own properties that was on the countryside, in the middle of the olive trees, in the middle of the field of the vineyard. They all of them, they have very nice property because there are historical buildings that being perfectly restored. Staying in a place like that, I believe, is 10 times better than a cold hotel rooms. So you can enjoy the real life into an agriturismo much better than into an hotel. And there is the hotel too, just a couple.
Right. So you are the new president recently. You've just been elected recently, right?
Yeah.
How long is your mandate?
Well, I last for 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
We hope that they run very fast because that is another job. So yeah, we are in charge for 3 years, and during the 3 years, you should act all the things you have in mind.
So that's exactly my question. When did the consortium first start? When was it established?
We started, if I do not wrong, at the end of 80s.
Okay. So now we are 2022.
Yeah.
You know.
See.
So after 40 years, what are your ambitions? Like, in the perfect world, what would you like to accomplish during your mandate?
I would
within this next 3 years, what would you like to do for the consortiums of Montefalco?
I would like to describe my hometown as never been described. I would like to show my house as it is. I know where I was born. I know how beautiful is my house, and I know how great and workers and nice person are the winemaker I daily work with. So I want to move Montefalco to the level that Montefalco deserves. It's possible to do it. It's in our will. The point is that I don't want to waste any time. I want to make it happen as faster as possible, because all my friends winemaker, they are toughly working from years, and it's time that they get what they deserve, as I told you.
So it sounds all great, what you just said, but how are you going to make this happen in a practical way? That's the real challenge.
I've been hired as president just 5 years ago, and just from the next day we start to change everything. First things we keep to us, of course, the balance. Like, let me see the bills, fix it. Then who's the workers, fix it. Who's the events we do, try to fix it. And now all the other trouble, fix it. And I don't want to waste time and fix the matter, fix the trouble. So
you want to react quickly, accelerate.
I have to. Since a certain point, we decided that the company should be 2.0. Now we're talking that the company should be 4.0. Montefalco didn't yet thought about that, so I want to move Montefalco directly to 15.0. I want to jump all the rest and move it to 15.0, and then everybody will look to Montefalco to copy Montefalco. I'm not saying a bullshit. I know I'm not saying something big that is over than our ability. I'm saying what I'm really thinking that is possible to do. So I really believe in what I say.
Listen, well, good luck to you.
Thank you. I really need.
Yeah, I think you have great energy and definitely new type of energy. In especially, when we think of consortiums, often we think of very, in a way, institutional.
Yep.
You're definitely something very different. So I look forward to this. And that's a wrap coming from Montefalco with Mr. Tabarini, who is the president of the Consortium of Montefalco.
Thank you, everybody.
Ciao,
Grazie,
ragazzi.
Stevie. Ciao, ciao.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode brought to you by the Wine to Wine Business Forum 2022. This year will mark the 9th edition of the forum, to be held on November 7th and 8th, 2022, in Verona, Italy. Remember, tickets are on sale now, so for more information, please visit us at winetowine.net. Hi guys, I'm Joy Livingston and I am the producer of the Italian Wine Podcast. Thank you for listening. We are the only wine podcast that has been doing a daily show since the pandemic began. This is a labor of love and we are committed to bringing you free content every day. Of course, this takes time and effort, not to mention the cost of equipment, production, and editing. We would be grateful for your donations, suggestions, requests, and ideas. For more information on how to get in touch, go to ItalianWinePodcast.com.